Gonna be a Protector versus Low Blow. Immediately open it up, but it's gonna be disarmed as the Rogue goes in for an evasion. For Protector, he's gotta find a good spot. Stun, potentially big burst. No. Disarmed by the Rogue. So actually, with the trinket out of the Rogue early, this could be pretty good. That is a full set of bleeds with that Crimson Tempest, but the Warrior is going to go counter pressure versus the Rogue. He's got to find a way to get himself a leap, maybe a charge around the corner. He's trying to see if he can go for it. Almost gets it. Whirlwind does get the Rogue out. Stun to follow. Potentially, this could still be a huge go by the Warrior. No more evasion by the Rogue. He's got full blades on the Warrior. I don't know if he's got enough to survive here. Got himself a bit of a sippy cup heal with a Cloak of Shadows to remove any bleeds that are on him. And Protector, at the very least, got himself some health to work with. But that is a full Kingsbane on him and everything. Though second one looks like it's kicking in. Even when you're dotted? Is that what I saw? Because it looked like it still had Kingsbane ticking down on him, or at least the effect of Kingsbane. The green smoke kind of rolling off of his like mid-core area or whatever. I've never actually seen an animation for that thing. I don't think Kingsbane ever really had like a big animation. That might actually be a little new. The Low Blow though guy, Kiddusham, but he can't really escape this man whatsoever. No more vanishes available. Maybe a blind, maybe a setup. Stun immediately by Protector. Second stun to follow with an execute. He's got cheat death. I don't know if that'll be enough. The disarm, he just got punches. He just gotta punch him down. Can he do it? Can a punch take him? No, he's got the weapons last second. Taking him out. My goodness. Them bleeds from the Rogue, man. Them Rogue bleeds are actually kind of brutal, not gonna lie. Protector is back up, full cooldowns already as Call of Duty, trying to see if he can get himself a better angle. Going for a stun, but it is a DR from earlier. Route to follow with a mushroom. All the dots are in. He just has to go in for the most amount of bursts. And he's trying to see if he can make the Star Surge happen. Reflect up for Protector. As long as you don't reflect the Star Surge back at you, you should be okay. Trying to go for a Cyclone versus the Warrior. Does get a Juke kick. Protector super low, but Call of Duty having to go in a bear form, trying to go for as much healing as possible. May have to go on even more defensive, but you can't go too defensive. You have to have some kind of pressure with the Protector because he gets it so low though. Oh my god. I feel like when you go too defensive, he's just gonna start recovering, right? That would be the perfect time to just capitalize on as much damage as you can. But I guess the damage of a Warrior is just absolutely disgusting how good it is. Bird is going to be up next, trying to give this man as much of a proper honor duel as possible. Does Protector not run second wind? No, he does. He does. Do you know that they actually added an extra effect to second wind? When you're low in health, below 35% health, second wind starts recovering 1% of your health, which actually goes up to 2% recovery per second. 2% health gain per second, the lower your health is. So the lower your health is, the more healing you actually get as a Warrior, while bringing back that below 35% health heal that it kind of used to have back in Mists of Pandaria. Although back in the day it was like a 3% heal, or a 4% or 5% of your health. I don't remember. It was pretty high though. Every single second. So it basically made Warriors unkillable when they got super low in health. Big Spike, trying to see if he can go for a Shatter. Bird, trying to see if he can bury Protector down in a snowstorm. Quick breath to follow. Ring, does he have a stun? It's going to be a trinket. So that is a pretty big trinket out of Protector though. Bird can't really escape from the guy. Are you still walking? Hold on. I think he's still literally that auto walk run. Or walk on instead of run. He may have to find the keybind for that really quickly. Chat, really quickly. What's the keybind for walk or run? He's actually still walking. He's straight up roleplay walking. I think he started out. He doesn't get the keybind for it. Oh no. Hold on a second. Unless he's doing it on purpose, trying to gimp himself because he's like, you know what? Maybe this is good against Warriors anyway. Try to go for a big Shatter, potentially a big go. If we can just get away from the guy, full Blizzard, at least slowing him down, at least somehow able to stay away from the guy, but also handicapping himself at the same time. Trying to go for Ring of Frost. If you just stay away long enough, a Ring of Frost with a full Snowdrift might be huge. Polymorph reflected back at himself, does not even let him heal or anything. Know what to follow. Try to see if he can back up out of there. May have to be looking at a second block here in a bit. Got himself, could juke, Frost Bomb, potentially big setup, Ring of Frost, does stun him, hold on, if you go for a full stun combo, hold on, oh man, that is a lot of damage on the Warriors. That was a good setup at the end though. That's like, it's one of those like where it's really fragile. You gotta get frozen, but not stunned. You gotta make sure you don't touch him to break that freeze too early. Athemet is gonna be up next, second to last over the team too. So far, Protector is protecting his team. He is here to protect and attack. Those guys are ready. Full crusade out for Atho. Protector trying to see if he can avoid his best possible defensive stance. Does have a stun. Has counter pressure damage if he wants to go for it. Fear onto Atho. I think he's just going to wait out until his defenses are up. Plus, fighting a Paladin into a full Crusader cooldowns, probably not the play. Just gonna try to avoid him as best as humanly possible. Quick shockwave around the corner. Maybe disarm. Does go for the disarm. Atho still has access to quite a bit of damage, even though he doesn't have access to his weapon. Still Crusade rolling in. Finally, the offensive's gassing down for a little bit. For Protector, there's a lot of survivability. Got himself plenty of damage. Question is for Atho, when is he gonna burn a bubble as Protector still looking to get himself as many bloodthirsts as possible? What the hell was that at the end? I felt like the warrior was okay, and all of a sudden now they're just like bonked him, took him out back. Big burst out of Arrow Nama as Atho does go in for a proper bubble. He does not have Crusade this time around, so he's gonna have to play a little bit more steady with Arrow Nama. Got himself full Ring of Frost, maybe a Ring of Fire around the corner, maybe a Ring of Fire. Does he play it? I don't think so. I don't think he does. Full altar is available, or not altar. Every time I see the clock above their heads, I think it's an altar, but sometimes it's just a proc, because a lot of them mages not play. I guess previously a lot of them played with procs anyway, because you wouldn't play double lust unless he's playing that int buff, which actually might be consistent. That's a lot of damage by Atho. Trying to go see if you can get a land of blind onto Aeronama. I think missing a complete touch of the Magi. Full potential burst onto Atho. That is also a spark. If he gives himself an arcane blast on top of it, that's a lot of damage. Poly to follow. That's going to be touch of the Magi crashing down, but the mage barely last second blocking. I am very much surprised this man let himself get that low. That is rough. That is a lot to deal with. Immediate blind onto that knockback. Does Atho have enough damage? I think he needs himself one big hammer. Oh, I think it is those hammers. I think it is those hammers that are really capitalizing it. I think it's the hammers that are probably proccing your mastery and a crit damage buff too. Plus also, can't you make him guaranteed crit? I think that might be what's really doing people in. That execute potential. Got himself a full basic protection. Try to see if he can get himself on top of the rogue. Quick stunner to follow. Could go for a trinket. Full crusade is active for Athom. I feel like the rogue better be extra careful. Quick blind is not going to be a reset. If he can get himself a clean reset, he might be okay, but walking back into Atho, especially since he got a legendary, that's a constant dot that you got to deal with. But no more immunity. This could be the rogue's opportunity. Try to see if he can back up out of there. Shield events for Atho. Trying to see if he can potentially end this duel. I think with the dots, cloak, and shadows, the rogue is looking for an escape. Atho got himself a bit of extra help with a battle master trinket. I don't know if this will be enough though. Oh, cheat death. Is he dead? Is he dead? Hold on, he might still die. Oh, he died. That's a kill for Atho. That is a kill for Atho. I forget the keybind. All good, bird. All good. Honestly, when in the heat of the moment, I did too. Not the first time it happened. As a rogue in particular, this mobile class, essentially I was like, I can't sprint. I'm so dead. Grapple hook at the very least helps me get behind the pillar. I've done that before though. I've done that before. Talriot is going to be second to last over for the team 1 versus Iraq. A bit of a rematch between the two. Got himself banner. It is going to make that fear last super, just short, sweet bit of time. Full dots are in though. Talriot might be in a lot of trouble. That is a full set of blades. Got himself full blade storm to follow. That is a port out for Iraq. But look at the dots melting tail. He's trying to see if he can just capitalize and take down Iraq really quickly. Stunned right after. Is this going to be enough? Can Iraq find a way to get away from the guy? Gets interrupted on Shadow Flame. Reflect for a second. He's got trick and sending everything he can. I think it's just over. Unless I was going to say, he even burned Battle Master Chicken at the end just to make sure he got himself a bit of a health. Oh man, Atho with 3. Well done. I guess that last one does count for Atho, doesn't it? For the rogue, I guess that dude counted for him anyway. Let's get us another one going if you got those boys, yeah?